I do not enjoy being on fire.
Okay, stop me if you've heard this before. A whole bunch of the last play, I haven't had time to edit it, but a whole bunch of the last play is missing because when the computer crashes to the desktop, it often does not record. It doesn't close the video file it's working on. So when I have the computer making a video of the play, if the computer happens to crash, in other words, if the game crashes, I should say, it doesn't save it. So, until I can edit those, I don't know what has been caught and what hasn't. So let me just say before we leave Windhelm, this is a situation we're in at the beginning of this video. We have joined the Stormcloaks. We went and did the bit at
I've never known a
Serpentstone
less friendly
Island.
city than
Shut up!
The people that are
Let's
working
not
here
stay.
just have a forge that brings some warmth.
So,
Could you imagine
we're gonna
spending
go-
your days outdoors in Windhelm?
shut up. We're gonna go do our first quest for the Stormcloaks at Corvin June. And that'll probably be this video, just the Corvin June.
Who does she think she is? Acting all high and mighty.
There may be overlap from the last video. No, there won't be overlap from the last video in this one. But I don't know how far the last one went or whether we even have any video of us joining the Stormcloaks. If we don't have it,
It must be hard for Argonians to
we're not
enter
going to show
the
it.
climate. And then I'm not only talking about the weather.
And I don't like
People
this.
don't offer any warmth either.
I don't like this because, of course, I've said, hey, we're showing you warts and all, everything in the gameplay. If we get killed, we get killed. We'll show it to you. If we play poorly, we make bad decisions. Then we play poorly, we make bad decisions. Shield up. That's the way it's going to be. We're going to show you what it's really like for at least someone like me to play this game. I don't know what it's like for other people.
I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great?
Because nowadays I don't see as many Let's Play series as I do people pontificating about games, what's wrong with game companies, what's wrong with modern games, why games from the past were so much better, and all of that stuff, and I don't do any of that stuff. I simply want to play games, show what the games are like, and for me, the less editing I have to do, the better, but I want to get content out there.
A Nordic ruin. What say you?
If
Should we
it-
investigate?
If in the future we get a big enough community and it seems like people want highly edited, highly produced videos, then we will provide those and we will have a team
Unpleasantly smelling here. It smells
so that each person can do what they do best.
Hail, Ilfil. Hail, Galmar.
Right now,
What's
I'm
the
just
situation?
trying to create
Cold as the inside of an ice wraith. That
a
and some
community in the
Imperials are
first
camped
place.
out around the entrance, staying nice and warm around their fires.
Imperials? Well, they're keeping themselves
might slip in and send them to their graves that way. What's the Legion doing here? Damn Imperial
Why are you
spies!
asking me?
Well, should be fun for us at least. They don't seem to know we're here yet. Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim?
Let's go. Get them. Gung ho. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
That's what I like to hear.
He bought it. Okay.
Listen up. Those Imperials aren't here by coincidence.
Oh,
Their spies must have found out we know about the crown.
I didn't realize
and
he
they don't
was
want
still
us to
giving
have it.
speeches.
But they won't stand in our way. I know some of you are ex-Legion, and they know men on the other side. But remember this. They are the enemy now, and they will not hesitate to kill you. Keep your wits about
I
you.
always enjoy a good
and watch
adventure.
your shield brothers back. Ulfric Stormcloak is counting on us to bring him back that crown. That's exactly what we're going to do. Follow me quickly and quietly now. I want their guts on the ground before they even know we're here.
Okay, here we go. Now we are engaged in a great civil war.
I'll water the ground with your blood.
Time to finish this!
That's all you've got.
This is actually quite fun.
I'm worried about Vilja. I mean, she says this is fun. People are dying all around her. People are being speared, gutted with swords, shot with arrows. She says this is fun. Like she thinks this is all being done for her enjoyment. Vilja seems to act like the entire world is here for her enjoyment. Notice how she treats the Dragonborn, who she says is her great friend. She gives him orders. She sends him on jobs she's unwilling to do. And she scolds him. I'd like to point out, he didn't ask her to join him. She asked to join him. And then she immediately took over. KhajKeet was doing fine without her. Did he go looking for her? Yeah, he went looking for her because he's never done her whole quest. And so he wanted to see what it was like. I don't know if it's the shift from just playing to somehow feeling I have to perform and be funny and be to be sarcastic and all of that. But I will tell you my feelings about Vilja on this play are different than they've ever been in the past. How does my light armor stay at 1 when I wear light armor everywhere? Speaking of which, the reason I came in here was to switch back to my light armor. And we have an armor rating of 80, which isn't terrific, but it's also not bad. Is my guy wearing glasses? I don't see any of the eyeglasses highlighted, so in case he isn't, I will put some red glasses
splendid.
on. Now, I don't know. I don't think they're even going to know, by the way, that I put on an Imperial outfit. They're kind of like Vilja. They're off on their own trip and they don't seem to notice what goes on around them very much. Vilja and Galmar.
That's the way I like it. Short and bloody. They never knew
Treat
what hit
people
them. But
like
do not
like
make
they're
the mistake
pawns.
of underestimating the Legion. Plenty of them are Nords, same as us. We had the advantage of surprise this time, but things won't be so easy from here on out. Enough talk. Let's go kill some Imperials.
But where Galmar is, you know, one of the top officials of the military, Vilja is somebody who came to me saying she wanted help.
Pick a man and put him down. We attack on my signal. Time to show what you're really made of. For Skyrim!
Everybody seems oblivious to the fact that we're not killing anybody, which is fine. We're here to show you how the game goes. And I do hope that it doesn't crash while we're doing this. Because most of the time when it crashes, it's too late to get anything back. In other words, to replay it. And at some point, when I think I've got enough footage, and I don't know what that would be. I'll go through and I'll edit it from the first ones I shot to the last ones. It's going to be a long process because every frame of every video is going to have to be re-rendered, and that usually takes longer than shooting it the first time. And by then we'll probably have 24 hours or so of raw footage. And to be frank, anything I see that I like, I'm going to want to use. I don't think there's such a thing as overloading.
I don't like the look of this.
The
perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting
the channel.
on the other side.
Especially since we've started to put things in playlists.
Must be the Stormcloaks. Find them.
We want to give you stuff to watch, and we want to give you a variety. We hope you like everything that is posted there. But if you don't, we hope there's enough of something you do like. Like if you like just one of the games that we make videos about, that I make videos about, well, I hope there's enough footage of that particular game
You're a good team. Don't you think so?
that that you'll keep coming back, that you'll like and subscribe, and that you'll
There's bound to be more
continue
ahead.
to enjoy the channel.
A little help over here. Some enemies just don't know when it's time to give up.
I was hoping that if I didn't attack the Imperials, my team would get the message without me having to say it, you know, and that they wouldn't attack them. But I just saw Lucian attacking the Imperials. So it seems like nobody on the scene is using their best mental faculties right now. They're probably just so caught up in the fight, they're not spending as much time thinking about what they're doing. Which I will demonstrate before the end of this video that that is a huge mistake. Heat, no! Heat, no! Look, unless somebody else is going to run in there for me, I'm going to have to go in. Why? I don't know. Well, I made my way in. It just... I got in as a corpse. no. Okay, now we get all the way over here, because when we open this... Well, I thought this was the one that when you open...
I feel a bit woozy.
You are a little worse for wear, my friend. Maybe you should sit down.
Sitting is for the weak. I'll be fine. Once everything stops wobbling, that is.
Where's the... Yeah.
Excuse me, my friend.
A hall of stories.
A couple of
We
faces.
must be getting close now.
That is quite a sight.
You're not as close as you think.
Too bad we can't read these carvings.
What was that?
Who knows what
I
secrets
could have
we'd
sworn I heard something right back.
What? King at the time. We are here. The crown. Any of these carvings show a crown? That looks like some kind of claw from a statue. I wonder what it's used for.
I got this. Don't worry about it. Since I'm the only one here who has a brain.
Good job.
We should move in here. Said no.
Now, I really don't like how my so-called superiors
Come on, boys.
nag me
Spread out and see what we've got.
in this area.
Unblooded. Do what you do best.
I
See
will.
if you can find someone
Just-
to get that gate open.
Just shut your mouth and I'll do what I do best.
I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
You were, a bodyguard to somebody else. Yeah, shut up. I work best without people nagging me. Funny how that works. Okay, this is the one with the spikes in the floor. It's probably not even worth doing, but... It's presented as a challenge, and so we will meet the challenge. Okay, we jump up here, because when we open this, spikes will come out of the floor. I told you guys spikes were going to come out of the floor, but why didn't you protect yourselves? Keet, no? I almost don't want to go back because I can hear Galmar Stonefist right now nagging me and nagging me. As if I don't know my job. If he doesn't think I know my job, he shouldn't have given it to me. What does that say about him? Shut up.
That's done it. Steady now. They may be uglier than Imperial, but they'll go down just the same.
the way out or the way in? This may be the way in. It looks like it's the way in. Yeah, it is. Okay. My bad. Some of the troops have very, I would say, crude weapons that might be effective.
The crown must be around here somewhere. Spread out. Keep your eyes.
Give me a moment for my magic to replenish. I haven't been in this uniform for a while now. You're in the way, Vilja.
Didn't I tell you I was good?
I'm actually the one who killed him, so I don't know. A lot of people brag about my accomplishments, but it seems like the women do it more than the men. But anytime somebody brags about my accomplishments, pretending they're their own, that makes them wrong. I was going to wait for Gelmar Stonefist to give me my orders, but something must have happened that he didn't do it. Anyway, I know what the orders are. They're to go to Windhelm and give the crown to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak. Bungalow Bill, what did you kill? Bungalow Bill.
Strange.
Hey, Bungalow Bill, what did you kill? Bungalow Bill. something with the dialogue menu when I booted up this time and I forgot to do it. I was gonna give it numbers, you know, so I could just hit the number of the reply. I mean, I still would have read the reply, but... In $1,500, we'll be able to marry that chick from Riverwood. But we'll have to live in that house outside of the city, because that one's 7,500. Now, the other one is 7,500 as well, but the upgrades, I believe, bring it to well over $10,000, probably more. And that house, Breeze Home, just isn't really, it's not livable without the upgrades. Where the other house is already fully furnished and all of that for the 7,500. Now, it's not in the city. I mean, if you want to, you know, buy things, you have to go to the city. Get a horse or
Now
That's how it's done.
don't you think so?
But some people like to be far away from the city. It was either Davy Crockett or Daniel Boone that said that he would move anytime his nearest neighbor was within a mile of him. Now, that could just be a legend as well. I don't know. But I heard that attributed to one of them.
Guess I'm just being silly.
What you're being is loud while we're trying to sneak. It's really hard to put my finger on
Where did you come from?
why Vilja isn't doing it for me this time.
That was exhilarating.
But I think it's fair because, you know, we have 3 other followers right now, companions, and I don't want to get rid of any of them. I could easily dismiss Lucien, for instance, if I didn't think he was pulling his weight. And he doesn't really pull his weight in battle so much, but he makes it interesting. He tries to talk to Lucien tries to talk to Inigo. He tries to make it a team thing. And I know Vilja is older, so maybe it just wasn't thought up around the time she was created, and And maybe the person who created her, person or persons, didn't come back to her when people started doing new things that seemed innovative, like, for instance, making it so companions could have conversations with companions, as we saw Indigo do back and forth with Lucian. It's kind of cute, especially the first time you hear it. Thought I saw an ice tree.
Some enemies just don't know when it's time to give up.
Well, I don't know where the remains of it went. Anyway, we gotta get to what's it called? Wilhelm? No, that's not the name of it. Something like that, though. Windhelm. Okay. This may be the last one we do today. I don't know. I am starting to get a little more tired. I guess it's called tireder. So it might be time to do something else for a while. I do enjoy making
safe, I hope. If it's armed,
the content for you.
Mick, I trust this is something important.
How goes the war?
By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. Ulfric will try for it soon. We'll be there to stop him.
What will it take to end the war?
Ulfric Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless body.
I see. It's nice to know you're always willing to compromise. What's the Imperial Legion doing in Skyrim?
The Legion's always been here. Without us to keep order, the provinces would fall into barbarism and lawlessness. Especially Skyrim. Take, for example, Ulfric Stormcloak and his little rebellion. But rest assured, his days are numbered.
Could you close your knees, please? We're on a G-rated YouTube channel. We'd like to keep it that way. Have you always lived in Skyrim?
I'm originally from Cyrodiil, sent here at the request of the Emperor himself. I'm often ordered to places with problems that need fixing. Now, while I'm certain this is all terribly interesting to you, I have important matters to attend.
Dude.
There isn't someone less busy who can help you?
I'd like to join the Imperial Legion.
You were at Helgen.
Yeah.
One of the prisoners.
That's right.
What makes you think I'm interested in someone like you for the Legion?
Well, you know, I brought you the crown from Corvin June.
You? What? How could you possibly? Oh, so you're trying to play both sides, is that it? What do you really want?
I'm not trying to play both sides. I joined as a Stormcloak so that I could work against them. I could infiltrate their ranks, work against them, get the crown, and bring it to you so that I could join the Legion without having to take the oath. Now watch, you're gonna let me join the Legion without taking the oath. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a wonderful time. Let's prove it.
Well, you did show remarkable initiative, and you didn't have to bring the crown to me. But let me warn you, joining the Legion is for life. Any previous loyalties? I trust we understand each other. You can prove your new allegiance to me by delivering an important message to the Jarl of Whiterun.
Well, since I don't have to take an oath, sir, yes, sir.
We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier, these documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
For Jarl's eyes only, only for Jarls can see what no one else can see. Now we're breaking free for Jarl's eyes only. Get some hair. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the smelter. Like it, but this is a decision
If you want
that had to be made, because I could have sold all this stuff. Now if I would have sold this stuff, I would have gotten a horrible price. Most of what we're breaking down is stuff we took during that grave robbing we just did. And yeah, ever since I learned that I could betray, that I could join one side and betray it and go to the others, I have done that every single time. Because it adds nuance to the story. It adds something that makes it different. It puts a twist in there, and there's not a lot of twists. That I would say the narration of Skyrim and Bethesda games are pretty straightforward. People don't lie to you, things like that. Even the worst villains, they don't lie to you.
seeing here. I there
There aren't, even though there's good story, I mean, you know, obviously not all good stories have to have a bunch of
One day I would love
twists
to
and
learn.
turns. And I haven't seen a lot of twists and turns that I can remember in Bethesda games. So
This is nice. Don't you think so?
So this is an opportunity for twists and turns, and I think other people have noticed it as well. I think that's why you have people adding plot twists in, you know, via mods. Okay, you already got glasses, you got glasses. Oh, I just made a bunch of glasses and everybody already has glasses. Excellent. Okay, we're at 60 something on smithing, which is good. It's a choice because
Strange.
if I had sold everything I picked up,
Definitely buy a house here. I'll look after it for you.
then my speech level would be higher,
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little?
which is
here
what
and
I
there?
want. No, I don't want to just talk to you.
There once was a hero named Lucian Flavius, whose singing, writing, and looks were just marvelous.
So I would have a higher speech level, probably not as high as my smithing level right now, but it would be high. So lots of things, even if you don't think about them too much, are actually a decision. Like I told you at the beginning, I like to work on speech. You know, you get the best prices with speech. You get perks I like with speech, like the ability
don't know about
to
Torah.
persuade
Why is he
and
a
manipulate
companion?
people
He
with my
seems to be
speech.
more interested in drink.
We're going back to Whiterun because I'm Thane there, and it's always raining there. What the?
Fascinating.
Notice you can't even. Oh, you could barely hear the rain. But I came in here to buy stuff, and the vendors aren't here, so so you can kiss my fanny. I still don't know what guard she wants me to talk to.
Good to see you.
Your voice sounds familiar, but I don't remember your face.
We killed the dragon. I never would have believed it.
As much as I love a good storm, I
Oh, you were the guard with the closed face helmet. Glad to meet you.
Good job out there. Glad you were with us.
Well, yeah, once I got out of prison, I mean, you know, this should be a lesson to you. It's probably best not to arrest people for things they haven't done. It might leave a dragon, you know, pillaging your capital city for a couple of weeks before the guy gets out. Any thoughts on being dragonborn?
What could it mean? I have to wonder. By the gods.
There's only one god. Are you still doing regular duties?
Yes. God duty. I'd be a lot happier fighting dragons.
I'll try to kill as many as I can for you.
On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
It's about time somebody thanked me.
Safe travel. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brew. What is it?
Are there any good shops in Whiterun?
Supplies. See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. He has good stuff.
Okay, I'm just trying to
Next time.
find out which
There were
guard.
wolves on the road up north. All right then.
I don't like
Huh?
By blind goblins?
I don't know who she's upset with.
Well done. I will hunt you down and turn you all into pots and pans.
Did we pass up Bellathor's? Yeah, we passed it up.
fresh food and fresh vegetables for sale.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Yeah, you said that 3 times the last time I was in here. It wasn't funny back then either. What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Now remember, people, the magic number is 7,500. Oh, we're at 66. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Sell one of our on Morrowinds. We really do need better speech rating because it's really difficult. We have 645 lockpicks. I think we can stop making lockpicks for a while. Okay, we're at 69.33. We still gotta sell.
Bet you could get a good price for those gems.
Well, I've got an idea. We could go see if Foreign Guard if he's got money, we should be able to still sell him those staffs we took from his cheat box.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Dovahkiin! Are we supposed to be leveling up already? Oh yeah, we're supposed to level up. Okay. 160, 160, 220. Okay. We could go restoration, we could go destruction. We could go alchemy. We can't go speech. There's no perks open on speech. We could go snack. We can't go light armor, which is disappointing. We're gonna put at least one of these in smithing. Oops, we didn't mean to do that. So we're level 21.
Good to see you.
What do you mean about shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Take a look.
Okay, he's got the money we need, so if we still got the stuff we got from his cheat box, which it looks like we don't. I mean, we could go back to his cheat box and get the stuff. But it's weird that we don't have that stuff because, you know, we never gave it back. I actually don't have a lot that he's willing to buy. And he's certainly not willing to pay much. Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation.
I can only see
that
one
would
of your eyes.
It's been good talking to you.
I'll be right back, dude. I just want to buy the house where I can live with my sweetheart in peace. Dude.
Have I come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No,
spells and incantations
I came to
for
cheat
those
you
with
out
the
of money.
talent to guess them.
Okay, now we have enough for the house.
You take care of yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
We are Avanici, if you please. We
I
are
serve Jarl
Avanici,
Balgruuf as
if
steward.
you don't please. I'd like to purchase the homestead outside of the city.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Okay, now I have to go
Enjoy your visit to
it.
Dragon's Reach.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, here we go. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. There you go. Please don't arrest me. I'm going home. Nothing can stop me now.
Look over there. What was that?
You know, the best defense isn't a good armor. It's a good, strong weapon.
I'm really trying to figure out why Vilja's coming across as so annoying. Because she never did before. Okay, this is my new house. And you will see that none of those staffs I just bought are disenchantable. That's why I'm just selling them off.
Ooh, this is delightful.
Oh, am I standing in your way? Oh, sorry.
We'll be extremely comfortable here, don't
Okay.
you?
Guys, have a good day. I got work to do. Like graduate from BYU. Sometime later on in the fall, I'm gonna receive my mission call. Of course it's dark when we get here.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. The folk of the Empire have always had a more cosmopolitan view of the world, so I'm glad to see them in charge. It was a pleasure.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Well, yes. Why wouldn't I be? Are you...
There we go. Here we go.
Interested in me?
Big time, baby. You're the one.
It's settled then. Brief as life can be in Skyrim, at least we'll have each other.
Yeah, I'll probably get busted when I go to Riften, but it'll be worth it to marry you. Sorry, Vilja, I told you I had someone else. Okay. Let's get hitched to that chick before she changes her mind.
Another run-in with a thief's guild.
Hey, you, get over here. I want to talk to you.
I don't care what you want. I'm not here to do what you want. I hope our wedding won't be in Latin. Where is Marimal, or whatever his name is? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Marimal? Nope, that ain't him. Could you let me out of here?
Do you mind?
Well, you're the one being rude. Yeah, he's not there either.
My toe!
I finally need this guy, and he doesn't show up.
Hello, friend.
Once forgive me for what I have done. Give me the strength to forgive debts in this life.
I mean, we could check over in the bar, but I would assume he doesn't set up weddings over in the bar, where I smoked my first cigar. Well, even that guy's not in the bar, and he works in the bar. It was there by chance, there, so he is there. Hey,
Blessings of Mara upon you.
dude. I'd like to have a wedding at the temple.
You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Your wedding will be held tomorrow, from dawn until dusk.
That's a pretty
Don't
long
be late.
wedding.
You don't want to miss your own wedding.
How do you know I don't want to miss my own wedding?
People of Riften,
when we've driven
my This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile.
Okay. Oh, hey, we're in our Imperial gear, and we're in Riften. I'm sure it won't cause a horrible, big scuffle, huge fight. There's a lot of people here for my wedding. Of course, most of them work for me. My name is Charlie. Oh, wow.
Hello, friend.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to my wedding.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. If you could get out of the way, I'd like to marry a Human.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I wish the Temple of Mara had done more
now
for
and
this
forever.
city.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
Are you out of your mind? No, I mean, I do, now and forever. She is the love of my life and my Swiss Army knife.
Under the authority of Mara,
We're married.
the divine of
I
love,
guess we'll need to decide
I
where we're
declare this
living,
couple
won't we?
to be wed.
You can always stay with me.
I'm not going to live with you and your brother. We could live in Tundra Homestead.
Our new home. I'll see you there.
I'm glad we didn't have to shake hands or kiss or anything like that.
It's our wedding day. I feel like all of Skyrim is focused on just the two of us.
Yeah, I probably...
City of Mara. Why would they even call it that if
It's
not
our
for
wedding
her temple?
day. I feel like all of Skyrim is focused on just the two of us.
Yeah, we probably should escape this place. We're wearing, you know, Imperial armor. It's only a matter of time before this place is stormed by Stormcloak people, and we're all killed fatally. I'm going home. You want to come? You want to come home?
It's our wedding day. I feel like all of Skyrim is focused
Oh,
on
she
just
just
the two of
says
us.
the same thing over and over and over again. Why did I marry her? Oh, wow, that didn't take long for those words to come out of my mouth. It's going to be nice and cozy, by the way, with all my companions here, too. That's really what you want on a honeymoon. 4 people that are not your spouse.
Careful.
You know, you don't have to use a torch inside the house, Lydia. You guys got someplace you could be when my wife gets here, right? Because, you know, it's
Why?
like...
Oh.
Must you
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Well, sure, you're a lot more important than my wife on our wedding night. Tell me your thoughts, you... Tell me your thoughts.
I have a present for you. It's something we often used at home when we wanted to talk and we were in a hurry. We call it the quick shut horn, and it's a bit complicated to explain what it does. Therefore, I've also written everything down for you. When you are in a hurry, there are things that you probably don't want to discuss with me. And as you know, I'm rather talkative. If you use the quick shut horn instead, you can decide in advance what we are supposed to talk about when you call for me. It is a bit complicated. That's why I have written all the technical things down for you. I suggest that you read that before you try to use the horn. Then you will learn about that you have to have the horn as a favorite item, and that you need to use what we call a hotkey for it. If you want to, we can decide right away what topics you want to discuss when you use the horn. Else you can talk to me later about travel together, and then we can discuss the horn further.
Did you ever consider, Vilja, that I might, you know, want some alone time with my brand new wife tonight, rather than being utterly 100% focused on you?
Alright, talk to me about travel together and set up the quick shut horn. I think you will like this.
What is it? Huh?
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I.
No, it isn't.
I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Really? You want to talk about yourself? Well, that's certainly something new. You've never done that before. Sure, that's why I came into my bedroom the night of my wedding. Was to talk with another woman and let her talk about herself, sure.
Well, I guess what you want to know is what happened after our ways parted. After you left Cyrodiil.
Oh yeah.
I must admit that I felt very lonely without you. Henry, of course, tried to cheer me up, and for a while I stayed with her in Shadenal. But then she started with her experiments again. This time she wanted to explore eternal youth and beauty. Sufficient to say that things instead turned rather ugly. So I ended up taking her with me home to Solstein. When we arrived, my beloved grandmother was seriously ill. After a while she died, but before doing so, she had told me to bring this bottle with me to Solstein, to bring it to the Eldergleam Sanctuary. Look, I don't want to talk more about this right now. Maybe later.
You brought it up.
So many things have happened today that I still haven't fully grasped. And the most important of these things is of course you. That you are here, with me in Skyrim.
I'm actually here with my wife once we're hoping she shows up. And that you guys, find something else to do for, a few days.
So, where are we going now?
We're not going anywhere. I'm waiting for my wife to get here so that we can...
Life as an adventurer can be exciting, but
did you want an answer?
To spend an evening like this ever so often.
You asked me a question. I was trying to answer it, and you interrupted the answer. This isn't Discord, you know? So my plan is to wait for my wife to get here, then get all of you out of my bedroom, and then she and I can have a very G-rated conversation in bed, fully clothed, about our budget. As far as I know, that's what married people do
something I'd like to talk
in bed
about.
on their wedding nights. What's on your stupid mind now? I thought you wanted to talk. Hello? Are you there, Vilja?
I wish you could sit down somewhere.
Well, this is actually my bedroom. None of you should be in here.
I'm glad that my mother cannot see me right now.
Because you're wearing glasses? Really, they don't look so bad on you. And they help me. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta see if is Lydia wearing glasses? I don't remember.
You should hear some of the songs my father sings up in Schnapps or two. They are naughty.
I know you think the world revolves around you, but it clearly does not.
Beds, all in one room.
I've got your back.
It's cozy, but a little privacy goes a long way, I find. Still, each to their own.
Okay, how do I give her stuff? Okay. I'll have to punish her. Why don't you keep Vilja company?
Okay, just this once.
Y'all don't have to be in my bedroom, especially on my wedding night. Hello? Well, I suppose I could end the video here. The reason I didn't, I'll just tell you
Do you
people.
know if a dragon has been in your garden? Your livestock are dead and your home is gone. It's not a joke. Dragons are no laughing matter.
In a way, I can understand the hostility of the hag ravens. I mean, women do not like to be visited or not at their best. And hag ravens, well...
Here was my idea, but we're gonna put a stop to it because I don't know what's going on with these people. I thought.
What a nutcase.
Can you shut up? So I thought if I tried to sleep with my wife, I mean, obviously they're not going to show any sex in this because there's no.
Now we have that silly, angry...
There's no... Hey, shut up.
What?
Shut up.
If I ever get insanely rich, I'll buy you an amulet with constant charm effect.
So, I thought, if we slept together, you know, there's no sex scenes in Skyrim unless you add them yourself. So it fade to
Why
black.
don't bandits
But-
ever have enough?
But what I was
We
waiting
go
to
into
find
the
out.
and all they have
Hey,
is love
shut
for
up.
and one mystic arrow. No wonder they can't fight.
I'm going to fire you if you don't learn to shut your mouth. Anyway, what I thought is if I slept with her, then I would find out whether the Dark Brotherhood would kidnap me in my sleep. Because the last few
Are you
times I
planning to stay
played,
up all night?
I didn't.
Myself, I must admit I'm a bit
I
sleepy.
didn't, you know, trigger the Dark Brotherhood joining quest, and so, and I like the Dark Brotherhood. And I know it's all about killing targets and everything like that, but
You know, the best
for
defense
some
isn't
reason,
good armor. It's a good,
it connects
strong
with me.
weapon.
Probably just how wicked the people are, and how moral they talk about themselves being and everything. Something about that must appeal to me. Anyway.
If you want me to, I could play some music.
No, please don't. Don't threaten us. So I'm going to end the video. If you liked it, or if you didn't hate it, just give it a thumbs up. If you did hate it, give it 2 thumbs up. Leave some comments.
If you want me to, I could
Try
read a
them
book
to
for
be
you.
non-profane comments. And subscribe to the channel. We got really great things coming up in the future. And I'll come back in a few minutes and try and sort this all out.
Love